Good afternoon. Okay, so I have received a whole lot this morning, and I am going to end up doing a spread, but right now I have some spreads down on the table. Um, I was getting stuff about spiritual attacks, stuff about shadow people, or like the shadow entities. Then I got the song "You Belong to Me." I'm not sure who sings that. It was "You belong to me and I belong to you," is what I got with that. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, so then I'm like very like I'm shaky. I'm like so overwhelmed. My heart's beating so fast. I'm feeling like really lightheaded and really these energies are like hitting the fuck out of me. The more I've been getting into them, the worse it's gotten. So spirit, don't mind me, I'm freezing. So I have like multiple things on, sweaters, I'm loaded up. Anyways, and then I've been running around outside and doing other things. So, the chickens and stuff like that, and then channeling, getting things. Anyway, so I get this and I'm like, what the fuck is this about? Because you're giving me stuff about spiritual attacks, shadow people, and like jealousy, and like people trying to stop you, whether if it's one person, multiple people. And then they channel me that song. I'm like, the fuck is this? What is this? And so they're like, okay, you need to, and then the energy just started like really fucking. I was like lightheaded. I was like fucking rocking with energy, shit all over the place, overwhelmed, freaking the fuck out. I'm like, what the fuck? So they're like, okay, you need to go ahead and you need to do like a pre-shuffle. And so I get into this, like, okay, you need to clarify. You need to give some more information. The fuck? They said I can't clean it up. I have to come on here and I have to do this. And then I can do another spread in regards to these energies. It's a lot. It's all over the place. There's a lot of different fucking things I'm picking up on. There's also, oh yes, mirroring and projecting was something else. And it's, I don't know how to explain this, but this mirroring projecting thing is like, okay, so when you're dealing with something, someone can come in and mirror or project things to help you work through things. That's one aspect of it. But what they're showing me is something more elaborate, where you're dealing with people mirroring and projecting, but then you have someone else where whatever you're going through and however you are connected, you are both going through shit, mirroring and projecting, and you got the same shit going on inside your fucking life. Okay? Where these same scenarios and energies are coming up, and like you're connected in some way. I understand for myself, like it has to do like my counterpart. So I can understand that aspect, but it doesn't have to be a counterpart. It can be, we're all energetically there helping each other. So it doesn't have to be in regards to counterparts, but in regards to counterparts, a lot of times you mirror and project, and you'll also be kind of going through the same things, just in different ways. What's the matter? What's wrong? What's the matter, little rooster? You're not really a little rooster. You're a big ass boy. What's the matter? What's the matter, buddy? Reese's Pieces. What's wrong? What's Miss Sparkle? What's the matter with Reese's Pieces? Because I didn't know that was him. I thought it was a hen. Is that cat stalking you guys? What's the matter, Chunky Monkey? What? I'm glad you're up here. Both of you boys. Sorry, I have to check on them. There's stray cats all over. And there's this kitten I don't know how old it is right now, but it's probably about 6 months old. It's around about the same ages as the children that are running around, the two little roosters. You heard me saying like one's Reese's Pieces, one's Chucky Monkey. And it will not fucking leave. And it has been running up and like attacking at and trying to play with the birds and scaring the shit out of them. And also here and there making them bleed. And like earlier this morning, it was chasing one of the babies. There's only one baby from that flock and she's really tiny. And keeps chasing the hens. I mean, I threw that fucking thing in with the rooster yesterday. And fucking thing, like, go be friends. You don't want to fucking leave, go be friends with a fucking rooster that's, in lockdown. So anyways, there's like this big elaborate thing in regards to where we can mirror and project, but it goes bigger. What they were showing me is how it can be something even bigger, where you're going through something, then you have all these little things going on inside of your life or inside of you. But then there's like in regards to counterparts, both of you will be going through some shit, or one will start going through it and the other, because there's this mirroring and projecting on a bigger scale, and then they're going through bullshit in their fucking life. Okay, the same type of bullshit in some way that you are. So, or even false counterparts. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get into this, because it is a whole fucking lot. Okay, so the first deck of cards that they had me do, I'm trying to see here, is these. This is the creator of the Paulina Tarot. Paulina is her name. I think this is the Josie something deck, or it's something like that. Okay, so the first card that came out is the Three of Coins. This is teamwork and collaboration, right? And so I was getting like this wanting to come together, and like this destruction of things that did not work in regards to that energy. So we have the Three of Coins, which is supposed to be teamwork and collaboration, coming together to build, to work. And then we have the Five of Cups. So this can represent abandonment, loss, theft, rejection. There's a lot of grief in this card, and regret. I was getting regret with this. And then we have the Queen of Cups. Highly intuitive, very sensitive. That home hearth energy. So this is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And then we have the Wheel. This is movement forward. This is karmic. This is cyclical endings and beginnings. You have to learn something. You have to close something out in order for the wheel to move, because the wheel is moving and things are falling off the wheel because you've learned and you've gained. And so then something new is going to be coming on. And then this is where it's Jupiter energy. So it's about blessings because you've learned and you've gained. So this is a luck and a blessing energy. That had told me to take the bottom of the deck. We have the Empress. Independent, fertile. She's not always independent. Okay. A lot of times they show her as independent. She doesn't have to be independent though, like alone. Okay. Because she runs an empire. She's the Empress. So she's running an empire too. She can do it alone or she can do it with somebody. And then we have the King of Cups. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, right? So we have counterparts. This is someone who is emotionally mature. They've been through hell and back. They've mastered their emotions. We have the Five of Wands, fighting conflict. And we have the Nine of Cups here. This is like emotional satiation, being emotionally satiated within self, that ultimate fulfillment, not including other people. So emotionally and spiritually fulfilled within. And then we have the Hermit. And then the Eight of Swords. All of this is relevant. This is going within, seeking the answers, seeking truth, seeking the star, which is healing, or seeking the sun, or the star and the sun. The star is going to be healing, as well as wishes and dreams, like, so how to get there. The sun energy is in regards to like clarity, because the answers lie within. And then the Eight of Swords is about cutting yourself free. Okay, so then what they had me do, hold on here. I have to sit them down a certain fucking way. Then they wanted me to go through and clarify, and this shit is all over the place. I have to move this here. So in regards to that Three of Coins, which is teamwork, collaboration, coming together, working and building something together with someone. We have the Knave of Pentacles in reverse. Hold on here. So there was like, what I got with this was like confusion and being stuck, slow to progress forward, slow movement forward, like stuck and not knowing how to come together with someone because of loss and grief, because of abandonment or rejection, being out in the cold, theft. There's going to be more to the story. I'm going to have to go back over stuff because of the way things came out. Okay. So just preparation for you, for your FYI. And then for the Five of Cups, what did we get here? We got the Three of Wands in reverse. I'm getting more like stuck energy with this, like indecision. I'm getting a stuck stagnancy, being stuck in that Five of Cups energy, and like spiraling into it, or depression. The Five of Cups can represent, it's grief, so it can represent depression. And so the stuck stagnancy in this Five of Cups energy. And then for the Queen of Cups, we have the Five of Wands in reverse. There's a lot of reversals in this second deck. And I had to check to make sure that the deck was not fucking upside down. I was like, what the fuck? No, it was not. So this is confusion, not having clarity or the answers, being disconnected from your intuition. It was what I was getting with this for the Queen of Cups, because you don't have clarity. Like there's missing pieces to the puzzle. There's this disconnect. Was what I'm getting of like, hey, I don't have the fucking answers. What the fuck's going on? And then for the wheel, hold on here. Where's the one for the wheel? Okay, so the wheel moving forward. This is for the wheel, but it landed out over on top of the Knave of Pentacles in reverse and underneath the Three of Coins. So it's telling more of a story. And it is the significant, the other cards that came out is the Knight or the King of Cups. And it came out sideways. Okay. So this is struggling. So the person who was struggling to have an offer, that is the King of Cups. Okay. In regards to that Three of Coins energy, wanting to work and come together and work and build with someone. There's like slow movement and slow progress in regards to making an offer, in regards to working together with someone to build a future or friendship, whatever it is, or it can be work partnership, right? Because either way, it's working, it's collaboration, it's teamwork. So for the wheel, now we have the King of Cups. And so it's stuck, right? In reverse, this is about struggling to face their emotions, struggling to go within. And so because of the struggle, it's telling more of a story because, they weren't able to offer, struggling to face their grief and their loss. What I'm getting is they were struggling to face loss and grief or rejection, whatever they've lost in regards to a Queen of Cups. And then the fighting that took place. They're showing me and having me think about what these cards would be upright. And then the Five of Wands, it was up there also. Oh, yes. This Three of Wands can also mean isolation, like hiding, and because of depression, because of whatever. So the wheel is turning forward in regards to that offer that wasn't presented, whether if it's in regards to you or someone else who did not offer, and pain. So like there's another scenario. If they didn't offer, you could have felt rejected, right? There's so many different storylines for this. But this is struggling to face their emotions. And so it's for the wheel. So what they're telling me here is even though they're struggling, they're going to be coming up upright, right? Because at the bottom of the deck, we have then the Empress and then we have the King of Cups and they're upright. So there's going to be movement forward, or there is these lessons where things are falling off so the wheel can turn forward. Clarity or enlightenment, some sense of healing. There's something going on. They're just not elaborating at all, right? So then, hold on, where are we at? So they want me to clarify the Empress. I got multiple scenarios in regards to the Empress and the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck, that first deck. For some scenarios, it's different people. For some scenarios, it is the people who are supposed to be coming together in this collaboration, but it didn't happen because of this loss and grief in regards to the Queen of Cups that needed to be healed from, so they couldn't move forward. They were dealing with depression and like insecurities or something. And this Five of Wands in reverse can also represent like the Queen of Cups was fucking insecure, had jealousy and insecure issues, like insecurity issues. That can represent that too. So that could have been like why they were fighting, why there was problems and issues that went on in their relationship, that created the destruction or whatever it is, relationship, situationship, whether if it is family or potential friendship, whatever it may be. There's so many different scenarios going on. Like I could tell you so many different storylines in regards to this. I know I've been through shit like this in my life, and that's where I can't read for myself. So some of that anxiety that I was feeling then triggered my own, because then there was this realization here. Once I was going through and doing this, it dawned on me. Oh fuck! This relates to also me. And Spirit's like, I can't read for myself, but Spirit is like trying to work on me to be able to read for myself, but not in the way to just do it willy-nilly for me, but it's to read for myself in regards to for other people, and understanding how this is in my life, what I went through, so I can share my experience, my knowledge gained. I can't do that. Like that's something that I struggle with. When I know something's for me, I have anxiety. I cannot read for myself. And they're trying to get me to overcome this so that I can be better at reading and helping people. My experience is important, right? But when I know something's for me, nah, the fuck, I can't touch it. It just triggers something inside. You're not supposed to read for yourself either. Like, if Spirit gives us stuff personally for us, that's one thing. because your abilities are, yes, a lot of times you have these abilities or these gifts are given to you to help you, protect you, to guide you. You know, there's all these different things. So in that way, but that spirit, it's not me personally trying to do it, right? So I also have this like integrity thing with it. What the fuck, I can't do this. This is not, no, that's not okay. In regards to like my honor, my integrity, in regards to my work, I'm not supposed to be trying to get stuff for me, you know. Anyway, so this came out partially upright. Okay, and it's important the way it landed. So this is clarifying the Empress, and this is the Knave of Swords. So this is a learning. It also came out underneath the King of Cups. So there's multiple things here. And so it came out sideways. I know I'm showing it to you in reverse, and they're letting me know like that it's partially sideways. It's almost sideways, right? But it's more upright than sideways. And they were letting me know that the reversal meaning is important in here. That's why it came out almost like this, because there's people are struggling. Okay. So in regards to this Empress, the clarification for this is can be like catty with your mouth, can be kind of nitpicky. It's kind of like, how do I explain this? It can also be slow to learn, slow to understand or grasp, learning like disabilities. There is like a mental comprehension, but this energy is also similar to kind of like the Queen of Swords. So the other scenario line is that this emperor wanted to come together with the Queen of Cups, but you know, something happened with them and all of this because of his loss and his grief because of Empress. And like she could have been someone who was like verbally like insulting a lot. But what they're telling me here is it also came out underneath the King of Cups because internally it's like this negativity here, this insulting in regards to himself, as well as like maybe like a slow to learn, a slow to overcome his failures and mistakes, right? Because he's already struggling to face his emotions and face himself. So if he's struggling to face himself, he is struggling to learn. He's struggling to overcome and gain what it is. So there's like a slowness in regards to learning, right? So that energy was relevant for both the Empress and that King of Cups, okay? And then in regards for the King of Cups, for the overall, what is this here? It's the Queen of Swords in reverse. This is someone who can be really nasty with their fucking words. Nasty with their thoughts. I'm getting another scenario where this Empress and this King of Cups is all one and the same. Okay, we have another scenario line where, but his feminine nature that he's trying to overcome is the Queen of Swords in reverse. Negative self-talk, negative talk to others, nasty, toxic. So that makes him more cold. It makes him also like in regards to struggling to deal with his own fucking emotions. And that's why he's nasty. But he focuses on and tries to be in this Empress energy and abundant and fertile, right? To avoid, okay? The mask that people wear is what I'm getting with this, because he fights. He's fighting to learn, but he's masking who, like the internal conflict within and the Queen of Swords in reverse within him. And that also the negative aspect, or the reversal of the King of Cups. Okay, like that. This is the person's struggle. So much fucking going on here. There's also so many different scenarios where these people are different people, different scenarios and people in the mix. It's like if you are the Queen of Cups trying to overcome, then you're trying to overcome someone who, there's also where it's two different people. You're trying to overcome an Empress who, okay, this also can represent manipulation and like a sense of deceit. So for the King of Cups as well as the Empress, that card was there. So they could have, like, this Empress could have lied. There could have been deception and manipulation, mind games, word games, like wordplay for manipulation. And the same thing with this king, because he couldn't deal with shit. So manipulative, emotionally, verbally, the same with this Empress. So you could be dealing with multiple different people. There's a lot going on here. So at the end of it all, no matter what this is for you or how this applies to you, they're telling me that there's something with mother energy here. And I don't know if it is like baby mama, if it's mother wounds. Yeah. I don't really know, but that's what they just told me here. So anyways, the bottom of this deck is the Ace of Cups. So filling up your own cup. So this Empress, King of Cups, if they're the same person or if they're separate people, you could be any one of these people. Okay. In that other scenario where I was talking about, you could be the Empress and you were supposed to be coming together with the King of Cups, and both you and him had these fucking issues. And then there's a Queen of Cups at play that also was involved in the bullshit, whether if it's on his side that created his issues or your side or you both. They're telling me like that mirroring, or how they're showing me how like each party dealing with something. Okay, so if these two people were supposed to be coming together, and they were supposed to be coming together for teamwork, for business, for collaborating, for growing a potential relationship and trying to work it out, then what they're showing me here is where it was a struggle on both parties' ends, right? Because of loss and grief, because of Queen of Cups energy, and then the struggle and the struggling dynamics that they both separately went through. There's kind of like that mirroring going on, right? So then if it's two people and you're one of these people, or if it's the other scenario, there's so many different scenarios going on, but that bottom of the cup, the bottom is the Ace of Cups, talking about filling up your own fucking cup, self-love. The fuck? They want me to leave these out. And trying to think if I need to do advice on this before I start another spread or not. I swear I'm missing something. Oh, it can also be player energy, purposely playing games. And like player energy. So player energy can also mean like fuck boy, fuck girl. That's struggling to move forward. Could be, someone just kind of liking doing what the fuck they're doing. That free will, hard-headed bullshit. Especially because they don't want to face shit. So they're stuck in that, right? There's so many different fucking scenarios going on. Hold on. They wanted me to check the bottom of this. Oh, shit. They check the bottom for a reason. So the Ace of Cups, filling up your own cup. Who's filling up their own fucking cup? The Queen of Pentacles. they are, they can juggle things. They are multitaskers. They're loving, they're nurturing, they're grounded. Now I'm getting like another snare. There's another energy here. The fuck. Anyways, I'm not even going to try to get into that, but filling up your own cup, self-love, for the feminine energy, whichever one you are, if the wheel is moving forward for you, it is becoming grounded in this overcoming. That's why the wheel is moving forward. So becoming grounded, it's like these obstacles, these detours. They're showing me the elephant Ganesh, like for the Ganesh energy. So it's like these obstacles, these roadblocks that were put in your way to help you elevate, not only for self-love, but for, then they're showing me the bottom of the deck, your 10 of Pentacles, your long-term foundation. Your long-term foundation, your legacy, your stability. This is physical and financial. They want me to keep going. The Knave of Cups. And for your own emotional waters, being able to maintain your happiness, your innocence, your purity, no matter what is going on outside of you. Not letting that internal conflict or other motherfuckers come and disturb this energy within you, your emotional waters. That Knave of Cups energy. Your happiness, your joy, your stability within yourself, or even your intuition. Because when that happens, then it fucks up our life. It fucks up. Oh, yes. Hold on. They're pulling me to something else. I did forget something. It fucks up your finances. It fucks up your stability. Not just emotional, not relationships, but it fucks up your life as in finances, pentacles, being able to work. This Three of Wands in reverse underneath the Five of Cups can also represent like a struggle, a financial struggle, or lots of financial loss and being stuck there and having a hard time overcoming, having lots of financial hardships is what this can represent. So you need to be able to maintain your emotional waters. You need to be able to be balanced. So this is the obstacles that you face so that you can grow and level the fuck up so no one can take from you again. It's pretty much the energy that I'm getting with this. And it has to do with the self-love, filling up your own cup, so that people can't affect your stability. You have more self-control, self-love of how to juggle and maintain and what to fucking like nix out of. You can see things sooner, like there's more lessons gained. That's why the wheel is moving forward, right? I don't know what the hell. Okay, so we're going to do the Sacred Traveler for advice for those. That first two spreads, they're connected together. They had me do them together though. So I can end out those energies and see what else, if we can get another spread, something else going on, or if it's just going to be more more of this, right? All right, advice, guidance, or support in regards to these energies in these readings, in regards to the energies and the channelings that I received earlier, please, Spirit. Advice, guidance, support. Traveling lightly. Simplify your life. Getting rid of all the things that were weighing you the fuck down. all the things that were creating loss in your life, loss or lack. I'm getting also not appreciating you. And the games that people play to get their way, that's not serving you. You had to throw the trash out. The trash needed to go where the trash needed to go, in the fucking trash can. And it's not to be mean, but if things are weighing you down and they're holding you back, you have to get rid of it, right? You gotta throw the fucking trash out. And that trash can even be your own fucking emotions, that your loss and your grief. I don't know, Spirit. Letting the past go. I don't know. They're telling me something. There's somewhere here I missed something. And something can be like struggling over the grief, the loss of a family member, a loved one, a spouse. Like the death, that loss, that grief. Oh, don't go there. Advice, guidance, support. Hold on. All right, these two landed on the 5 of Wands in reverse. This one's underneath it. So we have rejuvenating rain. It's funny because it's also underneath the Queen of Cups, also underneath the King of Cups, and the fucking Empress. Oh, clearing out your energy, clearing out your auric field, as well as your emotional waters to heal. I'm getting this cleansing of your fucking energy and auric field. It's like all these fucking energies are fucking with the person's energy field and energetic field and emotions. So we have rejuvenating rain, clear the past, heal the present. We have cleansing waters, purification activates a vibrant life force. And then wandering path, enjoy the journey. It's once releasing this, enjoy the journey. But it's not just that, it's learning how to enjoy the journey. That's how you fill up your own cup. This is how you find that balance and also be able to maintain that Knave or that Page of Cups energy within yourself, not letting anyone or anything outside of you fuck with your emotional waters or even your own emotions, right? It's like a sense of letting go of stuck stagnancy or loss or grief so that it's not fucking with your happiness and joy or your purity or innocence. So you have to learn how to enjoy the fucking journey, right? So it's like that preparation so that once all of this is cleansed out and let go of, then it's not going to hold you back or weigh you down anymore so that you can enjoy more of life and enjoy the journey. It's like you had to be taught this. You had to learn. It's at the bottom of the deck. Voyage of the heart. Love flows through you and to you. All right, they want me to do the Sun and the Moon Tarot for this live spread that I'm going to do in regards to the energies and what I channeled before coming on here and this shit right here, okay? So I'm hoping, and my intentions are going to be for something different, for different situations, scenario, collective in regards to those energies. I'm hoping that I'm not going to get the same scenario, the same, group of collective dealing with that type of stuff. Okay. I'm hoping that it's going to be something different, but it may be the same or it may be connected. All right, Spirit, let's see here. What do you have for us in regards to these energies that are channeling a different group of people, please? Different scenario, different circumstances. Second group, please, Spirit. Oh, God. Oh. Well, I'm getting very tired now. They're stuck, that stuck energy. When I yawn, they're stuck energy. And there's energy that needs to fucking move and flow. There's something being held on to that needs to be released. All right, so what do you have in? Okay, hold on. The Eight of Swords. Fucking duck. Interference. It's like the wounds, the mental, the programming, and even the outside influences that have been interfering with your decisions, keeping you stuck, confused, unable to cut yourself free and see the pathway. But you know it, it's internal. Okay, with this Eight of Swords energy. They've been creating, see all the mental confusion with the clouds there? That outside interference is creating distractions and confusion inside of your life and your mental space so that you can't see which way to go. So you can't cut your fucking self free. This one in reverse. Fuck. Justice in reverse. You're being stuck. You're being confused. You're being like held onto. Like unknowingly, it's sabotage. Because people are creating this interference is meant on purpose to destroy you. It's keeping your justice from coming in, the scales from being balanced out. It's like this retribution. I'm getting retribution. People feeling like they have the right on the rights, like their anger, their pain, that they are justified to interfere. They are justified to cause chaos in your life. Fuck. More of an elaboration. It's connected to the same one. And they're showing me all the different energies there. The loss, the not wanting you to build and go. And then in that bottom of the deck, they're showing me somewhere in there behind the King of Cups and that there was that Eight of Swords there. They were doing it intentionally. So the playing games, someone was intentionally playing fucking games, setting you back. Feeling justified to do so because they can't face themselves. They can't face their fucking emotions. They can't move forward. They're stuck in life. I'm getting like a meshed or entanglement, attachment energy. Like feeling like they own you. Oh God, that song. You belong to me. Like they don't know how to deal with their shit is what I'm getting. Their emotions and that codependency there, or that needing you to help them through and the games that they play. Needing things to go their way. Needing you, the collaboration is needing you to fucking be there to help them cope, to work with them. Not necessarily that king, but it could be someone pretending to be that king. Remember, they had me clarify that king up there. There's a pretender here. Someone is pretending to, in this king energy, this king of cups energy, to be the king of cups, but they're actually the queen of swords in reverse. Someone is pretending. There's that spiritual attack because they don't want to let go. They feel that they are justified to create this interference. Here's the spiritual attacks. The Three of Wands, sideways. This is virtue in this deck. Like choosing the right, understanding that you have the choice to make better decisions for yourself, right? You have all these options available to you. And it's your choice to choose the best fucking thing for you, as well as like not being selfish. This is the virtue, integrity. They're lacking, struggling with this. And that's why they feel justified to hold the fuck on to you. It's like their anger, because they're showing me the flames. Their anger, their pain in their darkness is distorting their perception, as well as the holding on, wanting to hold on to you because of your virtue, because you are their light in their dark. So that's the other reason why they feel justified to interfere in your life and to hold on to you, as well as like the spiritual attacks. They struggle to be authentic, to have integrity, to choose to do right, to choose to to overcome that darkness, that shadowy energy of like the Three of Wands. They don't want to compete. They don't want to struggle, right? They just want their way. So they're not choosing better ways. Oh, fuck. The Wheel of Fortune. It flung out. It's not fully upright. It's a little heading to the sideways position. It's like in between upright and sideways. And it landed out on the Knave of Swords that is sideways. That was clarifying the Empress, but also clarifying the King of Cups. The King of Cups, the wheel is moving forward from that King of Cups, remember? Or even the Empress, it could be talking about manipulation, games, playing games. A struggle to move forward, to learn. I can't say that they are. This wheel moving forward is whoever's been dealing with this. Yes, some of these people may be learning, and so that's why it's coming upright also. But it is, I don't want to say victim, but it is the person who is releasing all this shit, and releasing the trash, releasing the people holding them back, who's been interfering in their life, holding on, who doesn't want them to move on and progress in life. The wheel is moving forward for her. She's learned. They're still in their process, right? But they can't trick her no more. They can't play games with her. They can't create all this confusion anymore, even though they feel justified to do so. And see, this justice in reverse, them holding on, is coming to an end. And this creating this interference. Spirit's like, enough is enough. No, they're not yours. No, You know, you can't hold on to them. No, you can't do this. You may feel justified to do so, but no. Like, you got to figure it out yourself. You got to learn to fill up your own cup. You have to learn to be strong on your own and get over your fucking loss, to get over your insecurities, to get over whatever the fuck your problem may be in regards to all these different energies and the people who are here trying to set this person back. Whether if this person is the Empress or the Queen of Cups or at the bottom of the deck, the Queen of fucking Pentacles. Anything else good? We're just getting redundant now. We're repeating. It's too repetitive. Even though we're getting different cards. Especially like the Wheel of Fortune came out. And the Two of Swords underneath, Justice, came out sideways, in reverse, Dominion. Yeah, Two of Swords. Dominion. They want that control, dominion. They don't want you to cut yourself free, right? They want you to be confused, to not trust your fucking intuition, to not believe in you, so that you cannot fucking move forward, so that you can't be authentic. They don't know how to be authentic. They don't know how to do their shit. That Two of Wands is like authenticity and being vibrant. So being the Dominion is how do I explain this? Like being so connected to you, comfortable with you, that like you are your own. I don't know how to explain it. There's this acceptance here in this dominion because Two of Wands has to do with authenticity. And burning down anything and everything that doesn't serve you. Like this injustice backwards, because they feel they have the right to, is because they can't be authentic. They don't want you to cut yourself free with this interference here. They don't want you to be authentic. They want to control and hold on to you. They're afraid of your power and you being authentic because of like leaving them alone, right? And that feeling like you belong to them. So no, you belong to me. No, you can't be authentic because I can't be authentic. So I need you. So I am justified. I'm right. No, the wheel's moving forward. This person gaining her own dominion over herself, accepting who she is, okay with this, being authentic. And there's a sense of control. There's a sense of this acceptance is control with her own power, her own fire, and understanding it. And not allowing someone else to manipulate it. That's that holding on to her and that Eight of Wands energy, right? But they struggle to be authentic. So they feel like they have the right to hold on and are afraid of your authenticity, afraid of your power. And then there's like this sense of like jealousy, afraid because you can stand in your light, stand in your power, own who the fuck you are. And they are unable to do that. Bottom of the deck, the Queen of Cups. So clarification here. The Queen of Cups gaining her freedom. Or the other scenario of the Queen of Cups who the insecurity, jealous, all emotional, afraid, can't take care of themselves. There's, oh my God, there's so many. Stop it. Stop it. The siren. Why is the siren? That alluring, that call for help. And alluring you, like in this falsity, the games. So someone is a Queen of Cups in a siren energy. I don't know why they gave me siren, but they gave me siren. Using the moon, using fear, illusion, the illusions that fear and fear to create illusions. That's the siren energy, the spiritual warfare. Whether they're a Queen of Cups or they're utilized you and your Queen of Cups abilities, like in that energy as a siren to create fucking fuckery. That cloudiness. And they're giving me so much different fucking shit. That bird there touching the water. I don't know, but when I seen it, they told me it was a siren. And the siren, I don't know if they mean siren like you know, the mermaid siren things, or siren as in like hearing the bird call. Siren, like, do you hear this, like, warning? I don't know. This one's in darkness. This Queen of Cups is in the darkness. The moon is behind her. Spirit, what are you trying to tell me? There's like 50 million fucking things. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do another advice, guidance, and support for this second spread, even though it's connected to the first spread. Keepers of the light. All right, what advice, guidance, and support do you have for this last reading, Spirit? Technically, it'd be for all because it's connected, but advice, guidance, and support for this last reading, please, Spirit. That Queen of Cups uses fear. That's the siren energy. Do you see it? Like, uses fear. Fear, manipulation, to create illusion, to hold the fuck on. And the projection, they're showing me the reflection here. Oh, God. So the one holding you back, the reflection, the projection, the one holding you back, the Queen of Cups, the illusions, she's the one in the fucking water. She's drowned in the water, okay? In the darkness, in the moon energy and in the darkness, projecting onto you. You're out above the water. How, what, why, I do not know. But it's in regards to spiritual attack, like intuitive attacks. And like that holding on and that feeling justified to do so. Very weird. something really weird like shadow people. And I don't get what they were bringing up fully about shadow people, as well as like shadow people or people, jump-ins, replacements. What's the fucking word? um, Damn, and that's been brought to my attention here too. Thinking about it. No, the fuck? What are you talking about? I don't believe in that. My experiences, I don't believe in that. Oh, something weird, something freaky. And I don't know how to put the pieces together. I can only give you what I know. So I do apologize. It is what it is. I be channeling some weird shit sometimes and do not understand. Like, I'm still trying to figure out the shadow people thing, as well as the walk-ins. Thank you, Spirit. They're walk-ins. Something with shadow people and walk-ins, and I was talking about it earlier. Spirit, off and on, for years, had brought this up to my attention. The walk-ins and shadow people. And I'm psychic. I've seen dead people since I was young. My first encounter with a shadow person, I couldn't even make out the person. All I could do was see like this black kind of fog moving around. And it would run from me. It would fucking fly away from me, fucking go. But it was fucking with someone. And the person kept like, what is this? But something's like stalking me or something creepy, something like there's some ghost, there's some my daughter, she has abilities too, and she don't really know mom. My daughter was like, Mom, what the fuck is this? And like, what the fuck are you talking about? I've never, she'd ask me because she knows I'm, psychic, and then I can see dead people and this and that. So she's asking me, I'm like, the fuck are you talking about? Like, I've seen motherfuckers stuck in like hell purgatory, right? Which was like a really scary experience for me when I was a teenager. That's when I started opening back up. When I was little, I used to be able to see them, but I blocked them out. People, right? And so my first experience, again, older, was seeing people like stuck in purgatory or demons or whatever. And I didn't know, my abilities were just like coming back online. I would been blocking them out. And Archangel Michael had to come in and protect me. And that's one of my spirit guides. I have multiple spirit guides. And I should have known in a way, because before that I'd been seeing ancestors and had, been seeing my spirit guides and a certain spirit guide that annoys the fuck out of me. It's not that I don't love them, it's that I didn't understand things that they were showing me. And, and then they'd talk to me in another language I didn't know. And I'd be like, I don't fucking know what you're saying. And then like in my ear and in my head, I could hear, yes, you do. You know what I'm saying? And they wanted me to talk to them. No, I don't know what the fuck you're saying. Because they would chant and talk to me in another language. The fuck? They changed their outfits. They get pissed off at me. I knew I could read the energy. So I should have known, but I didn't know. I never had experience before in that way. Like, the fuck? They just showed me something. I don't know how this is connected. And I don't even know why I have to talk about it, because it's personal. But they just showed me a time when I was a little girl. And like I could see the soul leave out my mom's body. And I remember, it's really weird because my dogs have almost died before. And I can reach their soul. Like they literally have like almost died multiple times. And I can reach their soul. I don't know how I do it, but I do it. And I can connect with their soul and like guide them and keep them okay to come back and to like stay alive. I don't understand how I do it, but I do it. It's been done before. And I know that there was something coming up in regards to whatever happened, like with my mom. And as a little girl, I was about 5 years old. Whatever was going on, I went and kind of like made a noise, like to distract someone to not get caught. And then like I hurried and ran back over. And I was watching, but they couldn't see me because I was like peeking through a door. So I like hit the outside of like a certain part of the wall, so someone would think it was from like the living room area instead of like down the hallway and where we were, right? And so like I was looking through the door, and like I seen the soul go out, and then I didn't see it, like my mom's soul. So then I came back and I was like praying, and I was concentrating and I was doing something, and then the soul came back in, and they just showed me that in regards to this somehow. I don't know how it's relevant. This is why I need to meet weird people like me. I say weird because, it feels weird, um, who have these abilities and have experienced these things, so I can talk and converse and I can learn things, as well as, I can read it out and feel it to see if it's relevant for me, but it can help me gain information even if it's not, to figure out more about me and what's going on and my abilities and my capabilities, right? So they were pulling me back to that scenario. I don't know why. But in regards to my daughter, I was like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And so she was like, have you seen? She told me something. She's like, sometimes, it's like this. And I'm like, oh wait, well, I have seen something, and I felt eerie energy already. And I've said stuff to them like, I've been thinking they were in bad moods or something. And they're like, no, it was the energy. Okay, this black looming fucking thing. And so I was somewhere one day, and I was down in Myrtle Beach, and I went to some crystal shop, and a witch owns it, and she'll tell you she's a witch. So I'm not like trying to be mean or anything. She says she's a witch, and so I don't like saying that because I don't want to offend people. But she says she's a witch, and so I was talking to her about it, and I was like, I've never experienced something before, and I was like, I need to know. Like, I can see dead people, I can see this and that, but there's something weird creepy going on, and with my daughter, but yet I've noticed it, but I didn't know it was that. And so I was explaining to her about like the energy changing and thinking my kids were pissed off, and then here and there like this weird loomingness of yuck, and sometimes feeling like a dark cold spot. And then all of a sudden one day me and my daughter were outside, and that energy, I don't know where I was because she was outside and then I was outside, that energy came and was like trying to fuck with her. And then like all of a sudden it see me and it ran. And see, I could just see like this black like fog, like hurry up and running off, like traveling really quickly. But my daughter said it was running. And it was a person, like it's a person, but I see this black fog. She says sometimes that's all she can see it as, but she can see it as a person. I'm like, what the fuck? So I was telling the lady this, and I'm like, I don't know. Is my daughter crazy? I'm like, I've seen it though. I know she's not crazy, but with my abilities, I've never seen nothing like that. Those have not been my experiences. And she told me that's the first time I heard shadow people. And she has said from her knowledge, she's never experienced them, but she didn't think that they would harm anyone. But she doesn't really know, but she knows they're called shadow people. Yeah, don't ask me. Anyway, something with this is all coming up. What it is, I have no idea. Not at all. But I'm sharing. I don't know why. I guess I have to share because people may be experiencing things, or because maybe someone who's experienced this, can help me understand some things also in regards to my abilities. That's also what this community is about. It's helping each other. We have these abilities and gifts, and you can't talk to normal people about it because they'll fucking think you're goddamn crazy. Especially if it's something new and abnormal for you, so that was abnormal for me with my abilities and what I've experienced. I've never experienced that before. And then now it's being brought up. It's being brought up. And now there is some connection that they're showing me in regards that, and I don't know what it is. So if somebody else knows or has some insight, that would be really helpful and useful. I could appreciate it. I would appreciate it, to try to gain some more information and learn more about myself, my abilities, or something that my daughter's gone through. Both of my kids have abilities because of me. So and it'd be hard for them. They don't deal with it quite so well. I know when my son was a teenager, and I would talk to them and have weird conversations with them, but they were low key. I didn't really let them know about things. And then all of a sudden I had to let them know. My son was just about turning 18. He was around that age. Might have been 17 turning 18. He was at least 17. And I had to talk to him about astral projection. And I had to talk to him about my experiences really quickly, what I could, and certain things in regards to seeing dead people. And that was the first time I really delved into it, and that was the most. They knew before I started opening up to them, saying, I can see things. I've told them here and there some visions, and I can feel things, and I told them some certain things. Preparing them, like knowing I had to prepare them. This one day I had to totally delve into it. And, so I guess I had to prepare him so that he wouldn't freak out, because he astral projection for the first time there shortly after that. It was that day or within the next couple days. And it was a freaky experience. I think I needed to prepare my daughter also, because she knew that it happened and she thought he was dead. Well, to be honest, I was kind of afraid too, because I knew that it happened, because his energy came to visit. He wasn't around. He was somewhere else, and he wasn't around, but his energy came home. And he, so it was and my daughter, she knew too. She was like, oh my God. She knew. So she said her brother's name. He's here. She's like, Mom, can you feel him? Do you know he's here? Do you hear him? I was trying not to panic. And I was like, yeah. And she's all freaked out. She's like, I'm scared. I'm like, it's okay, baby. He's okay. Which he was. We found out later, that he astral projection for the first time, and he came home and he was making beats. He picked up his laptop and was making beats. And if you don't know what astral projection is, the best way I can try to explain it to you is your soul leaving your body and traveling. But the best scenario, or what is it? Example I can give you is, it's very similar to disassociation. Okay. I'm not going to lie. I've been through a lot of trauma and I disassociate. And years ago, when someone was asking me about it, I was like, well, it's they have anxiety. And I was like, well, it's kind of like disassociation. There was a ding, ding, ding inside my head. How do I know that it's disassociation? And that's when, in this healing journey, oh my God, I've disassociated. Oh my God. That understanding that I've disassociated. Because when you're going through it, you don't understand. I know when I astral. So there is a difference, but disassociation is very similar. But you're spacey and don't know what the fuck is going on. Okay. And when you're resting or something, then you're strong, but it's the polarity in regards to it. Disassociation is from stress and you can't handle anything. You're freaked out, you're in fight or flight, you're in panic mode so bad that your soul needs to kind of check out to be safe, to be okay. So there are some similarities. It's the polarity of the spectrum in regards to it. The bad side, the negative side, so to speak, of kind of those abilities, right? Very similar. That's the best way I can explain it, just in case someone is wondering, because some people don't know what astral projection is. And for some reason, I had to talk about that. But they are separate. They're different. They're not the same, okay? It's just something very similar. It's a very similar kind of experience. It's a very similar kind of what's going on, okay? The one you're aware of, the other you're not so much aware of. Meaning you're aware of a strong line, okay? And when you when it's kind of like meditating, you wake up, you know about these dreams and visions and where you've been and what's going on. Okay. Disassociation, it is, you lose track of time, you forget, you don't know what the fuck's gone. You were flipping the fuck out because you were scared. You know, but it's kind of the same. It's very similar. It's the best way I can explain it. It's kind of the same. That's the best example I can give you of like astral projection, but in like the negative sense. You have to be at peace and in a really meditative state to be able to astral project. Astral projection. I just call it astraling. That's what I've always called it before I knew it was called astral projection. Even when I was like a little girl, I'd call it astraling. And even as a teenager, I didn't find out it was called astral projection and literally that it was a thing until I was in my middle to late 20s. And then like I was telling someone about it and I was like talking about it and I was calling it astraling and I do this and I do that. And they're like, what are you talking about? And I explained. And then they like, that is astral projection. And what do you mean? I don't know nothing about this shit. This is just what I do. And this is what I call it. So that knowing, like that psychic knowing inside of me, I knew it was something in that field. It was astraling, right? So I call it astraling. All right, so advice, guidance, and support spirit for this reading. I'm not sure what this stuff is coming up for, but I know we're always supposed to be evolving. Regardless with your experience or someone else you experience, or you experience it because of them and learning and gaining more information on it, regardless of what's going on. Meaning, we're supposed to be here to learn and grow, regardless if we're an outsider looking in or if it's our own experience, right? This is how we still learn and grow. And if I'm talking about it, it's because someone needs the help, confirmation or support, or maybe they're struggling, wondering something, okay? As well as now that it's coming up for me, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. But this is what is going on, and if anyone has any idea, insight, experiences, I'm open to it in regards to, not astrology, okay, in regards to the shadow people and walk-ins. I've had a lot of near-death experiences, so in regards to walk-ins, what I have found in regards to it, I don't agree with what they talk about. Because of my own near-death experiences, I don't agree with the information I have found in regards to walk-ins. But I am still open to learning and hearing other people's experiences. It is either going to solidify my knowledge and what I know because of my experiences, you know, and also help me be open to someone else's, to seeing a different perspective, right? Where this helps us grow. But in regards to the shadow people, I only have my limited experience in that energy, feeling it, just seeing like that blackness and knowing that it runs from it. Like my daughter told me before that first time that I ever seen it, she's like, you've complained about it before, you know? She's like, and you've seen it and like it's ran away from you. I'm like, what are you talking about? I can't remember what she was saying, but oh my God, that's what it was. Like I wasn't seeing it, even though it was there. She said, I seen it. I seen it as an energy. I felt it. But I didn't see it like with my spiritual eyes or my logical eyes, right? Like this other time. So I don't have a lot of information on that. And since it's coming up in this reading, if I can learn some more from somebody, that would be very helpful. Or at least hear some of their experiences so I can try to figure out some stuff and whatever. I would really appreciate it. All right, so we have Saint Germain, karma releasing. Move beyond drama. Create your own path and make room for good energy. Those people holding on, they don't want you to have your own pathway. That's what it is, right? They don't want you to create your own pathway. So they want you to be stuck They want to hold on to you and then have you be there and dealing with that karma, their karma, as well as in those karmic loops, because you're supposed to be creating your own fucking pathway. You're supposed to be moving on and past them because they're not serving of you. And so this is confirmation of that. Then we have the divine director, intervention, and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. So what I'm getting with this energy and that song that I channeled, You Belong to Me, is someone feels like it's that unhealthy possessiveness where you belong to me. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to hold on, and I feel justified to do so. That's like they can't let go of their dreams or their need for you. Okay. And they feel justified to hold on, whatever the case, reason, their perception may be. So we have Gaia Earth connection. Be mindful of the planet, come back to Earth and stay grounded. This is so you don't disconnect. This is so you don't disassociate. This is so, you're not, anxiety is where you can start to get to anxiety, panic attacks. Those are the lower level of them going to disassociate because your body's freaking out. You're not grounded. So that's where you're, come back to Earth, meaning pull your soul back in, ground yourself, anchor yourself in your body into Mother Earth. Pollination, experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. You want me to take the bottom of the deck. All right, hopefully this was helpful to someone. Other than that, happy Sunday fun day. Hopefully it's a fucking fun day. We need to honor ourselves more, and we need to be able to live in the present more and pull in more happiness in our lives, more fun, more enjoyment. A lot of times we're like, oh my God, we have so much shit to do. We're so tired. We got this, we got that we forget to take 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, whatever it is on a daily basis to come back down to reality, to come back down to earth, to honor ourselves, to live in the fucking present moment and fucking breathe and enjoy a little bit of life, even if this is just trying to zen out and gain some peace, pull in our energy, disconnect from all that is going on in other energies, or, if it's just fucking finding some laughter and joy for the moment. We forget to do that, that is important to help us along our pathway. Anyways, so I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for joining me. I wish you well today. And I pray that your day is full of blessings, peace, and joy. I'm sending you all love and light. Thank you. Bye.